Welcome everyone to round 5 of mudgie12 season for AFL 26. The Roos take on Melbourne, but the Roos had a big, decent win against Richmond last week in round 4. How would it go against Melbourne at the MCG? You guys then.
Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the MCG. There's much on the line in today's match between Melbourne and North Melbourne. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. Here come the teams. Daniel Harper joins me. Who's your pick today, Harp?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Demons. They'll look to be frenetic with their pressure and their team defence, and I think they have the weapons to capitalise on that.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harp. Time to find out who's kicking to which end.
As we won the coin toss to go to the left by using tails. Here we go. Clark trying on the wing there. And here we go. Aiden up Beg in the game. Here we go. Gets taken down. Incorrect disposal. Not good for the rules. They get him up here. Bomb train gets back. Punch. Mudgie, no. Gets it back. No. Hamble. Turn over.
That's a big play.
What am I? Byron picking. Aussie picking to kick the first. Kicked it. Coming back, he's got it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Demons have opened their account.
Man, what a goal. We start well, here we go. Pancake to short.
That's well played.
Aussie. Get it back, Aussie again. Pick it up. We go, Dane Swan. Spicy. Nick Revolt, no. Turn over.
Windsor working hard and
They're going to get back. They're going to get back. That's back kick. For Swanee.
Doesn't often
goes to him again. Pancake.
What's he got on offer? I don't think he meant to smother it. He's lost it.
Oh, incorrect disposal. No, it's not.
He picked his pocket under pressure. Just had to get it out.
Swanee gone again.
Dispossessed. They could be vulnerable.
Well done for Joshua Will in the back line. They've got to set him up. He does.
At home. May fumbled it like a cake of soap. The Demons on the ball now.
Revolt sets him up.
Revolt.
To Nick Revolt to kick the first for the Roos.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
Back to where we started. Scores level.
What a good first quarter here for the Roos. Mudgie, the captain, goes down.
Lever.
What are you doing?
A good kick here, and they'll be in business.
Can't take them up.
He
gets taken down, Edwards. He's kicked 3 goals last week.
Affair so far.
It's another good side, Richmond.
Gorn palms it down.
Pressure,
Oliver,
pressure.
Petrarca,
Can't take him. He does.
McDonald,
pressure.
Sparrow,
they're coming inside.
He's blazed away. That won't score.
No, he gets back.
Searching kick.
Ready for the Hoggy. Hodge. Well done, that works. Goes through the corridor.
Can anyone get to the drop zone?
Revolt
has a vice-like grip. Kicks to space. They've
And
opened them up
Riley
here.
420 gets
By
a hands
hand, Edwards.
to Edwards.
He's been busy
Edwards
so
over
far.
the full
That's a strong
forward.
mark.
Finds Jack Rivok.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Jack Rivok kick the goal that they really need.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Well done for Nick and Jack. Both of the revolts setting up for the goal there.
Good match so far.
It's Riley 420.
The big
Is he going to be
man
420
fly.
blazing
Plenty of heat
tonight?
in this game.
Edwards.
He
Incorrect
stopped in his
disposal.
tracks.
Gone.
He had prior opportunity.
You're suggesting he got
Oh,
something
it's a
on it.
shocker
I'm not
kick.
sure he did.
420
Ball
blazing,
pushes
no.
into space and receives
It's
the
a bump.
footy. Is anyone home?
Nick
Oliver.
Revolt.
He
There
shoots
might be a
it goal. Has the
goal
kick.
coming their way.
They might not get many opportunities as good as that one today.
Trying to catch them out.
Gosh.
The
So
Roos
smart.
look sharp early. McGuan makes position, holds it up, waiting for an option to present.
Well done. Goes down the wing.
No one can mark.
Gets punched. Edwards is
Petrarca
going in
wins
for
a
him.
hard ball.
Pressure.
Can he
Good
hit a
pressure
target?
on Eddie. Edwards.
He's
Pressure
made a
again.
hot
That's gone
start to
deliberate.
this match. I
Yeah, it
think that
was
was just a
deliberate.
poor kick, but he's been penalised for insufficient intent.
He's been penalised for being unable to
Inside
pinpoint a
50.
teammate 60 metres away, blindside.
The revolt again.
It's a goal.
Goal.
I'll have to tighten up on him. He doesn't need much space to make you pay.
The Roos with 3 of the first 4.
On, this is like second versus
The big
fifth
men
on the
fly.
ladder.
Windsor gets the
Really
kick
should be
away.
like a bit more
That's
harder
poor
to
play.
beat this year. Gets a handle back, and that's first quarter.
1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Roos have had slightly the better of what's been a dour struggle so far. They look very sound defensively and are certainly making it difficult for their opponents to find avenues to goal. If they can keep that up, they won't need a big score to win this one.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
No second guess. Trusting each other. Trusting the game plan. And back yourself at every contest. Come on.
Good there from Clarkson. To set him up here for the Roos here in the second quarter. Here we go
Two
from
big men do
Asian.
battle.
Begs,
Windsor.
gets through the
Quality
corridor, they
delivery by
do.
foot.
McDonald,
Been industrious.
McDonald,
Good disciplined
Houston,
defence.
Houston
Oliver,
hands, and there's a goal.
Should kick it. He does.
How good was that finish under
Bad
pressure?
mistake,
He's
costs him
such a classy player.
goal, and it's Bagelford's.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle.
Yes, they're on
The
here.
big men fly.
Melbourne's
He's
on
set
tonight.
upon. He's had
And what are you
little
doing?
impact so far.
Gets a
Edwards.
hands,
He'll
gets a
feel
hands
that one.
back.
That's a give up. Clever kick.
You gotta hold,
It's
you
come
gotta hold.
unstuck. Big ball to be won here. Bowie wins
Revolt
the contest
almost.
and
Go
can
for the
relieve the
Revolts are
pressure.
right
He's got an
there
option in the centre
in that
square.
contest.
Lever in the clear. Sharp. All on
Gets
his
it
own.
back.
Caught.
420
Dropped
Riley,
it like a
no.
hot potato.
Goes on the wing.
Kick is precise.
Sets him
Seeking
up.
to maintain possession.
Oliver.
Chandler.
To
Dangerous to leave on
Chandler.
his own. Can he
Inside
impose himself onto
50
that?
and found
Great
Sharp.
hands there.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He can put them in front, and he does.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Demons are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. The big men fly. Podge has brought his own ball. Revo at centre half forward. What a game he's having. Bang, commands the footy. He will surely make this count.
We're going to see lead change, number 4.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Oh, this one.
The Roos have the edge, but they're in a
apologies.
dogfight. Don't worry about that. Gone.
And here we
Punches
go
it
with the
out of the ruck.
hands.
Pickett.
Good pressure
He's hit up
coming
the
from
lead.
Melbourne. Joshua Hill can't make it.
Play. Chandler is
They
the
get to
target,
Chandler
and he
again. They're going to
marks.
give it to Harry
Delivers a
Banks.
long ball.
1v1.
Got a fist in. Petrarca
And
will take some
Petrarca
slogging.
goes
He's
back
got
in
it.
front.
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Demons are really taking it to them
Damn, this
today.
might be a really close game.
Gorn smashes it out of there.
No one's going to
Turned
get
over.
back.
It's a tough game.
Going on to
Hodge
Sharpie.
onto it.
Gets the hands.
He's everywhere at the
Oh,
moment.
well
This is
done.
good ball movement. Well done.
And
Heads
that's it for
in towards
Sharpie from
goal.
50.
The kick is
They put
true.
him back in
Great
front.
play.
He made something out of nothing there. Contender for goal of the day.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding.
What a goal. It's a 5-point
Gets
game.
his hand to it. Pickett.
They won't get there.
McDonald
Joshua
on a lead.
Will.
Rivers.
Pressure.
That's
Good
unusual.
pressure.
Hodge
Good pressure
in the right
coming from the
spot. He's
Roos.
leading all comers for
So
disposals.
Aiden won't get
Manages
there.
to
He
find a
plays on.
teammate.
Kicks
He
through the
struggled to
corridor.
make an impact
Fine
to this
Revolt.
point. Revolt got to the right position and hung on.
Oh, what a
Swan on the
lead.
end of
They
it.
found Dane
Cutting them
Swan.
up with their ball movement.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Might miss here. They put him up 11 points up in the game.
Never
He's
in
got it.
doubt.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Roos having a good patch.
Well, Melbourne needs to get a bit more chance here.
Takes the logical
Bad
option.
handball.
That's sloppy
Bad handball
play,
through the
and it
middle.
could come back to bite.
Well, I'm
Pickett
Swan
snares the loose
on.
ball.
And that's
Here's
going to be a
chance.
goal.
Steadies, fires.
Oh, he's missed.
They dodged a bullet there.
From one
Not
angle,
quite
looked
so
like
lucky
that
next
was
time.
going to be a goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Bangs it long. The Roos
Go on,
having a
Train.
great patch.
Bad
Lays it
handball,
off.
Palm
Is
Train.
that a legal disposal?
Right, it works well.
They
It's
cannot
all
keep
right.
him quiet.
Still a minute on the left of the
Revolt,
game.
good handball.
Handballs.
He's in the
Here
clear,
we go.
so he'll have
For
a bounce.
Riley.
The
Loaded in the
aerialists will
goal
battle for
square.
this ball.
Walker.
May had the presence of mind to
No.
get to the
As they
dangerous
get
spot.
out of the back
Boom.
lines.
The Demons might
Out of
be
the
about
back
to
lines.
start something.
That's
Revolt,
not the
one
handball they
step
wanted,
ahead.
but doesn't
Windsor
matter.
is calm in a
They're
crisis.
on. There's a handball.
Ineffective kick.
Bad handball
He should
there.
have been going
Team
forward.
pressure.
Now they'll have to defend.
Melbourne
McDonald.
inside
That's good work
50.
rate.
Got a
He sends them
punch.
inside for the fourth
Is that a
shot.
goal?
He's going for home.
It is.
And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they
Charlie
got full reward
Sperno.
for it.
What a goal.
The Demons have closed to within 4 points.
Oh, geez, it's still the second quarter with 2 seconds left. And that is half time with a really close game ahead.
That was a
This
quarter
game,
full of
4-point
lead
lane.
changes, and
4
we have a
points for the Roos to
fascinating
lead
second half
against
ahead.
Melbourne
4 valuable premiership points up for grabs.
in round 5.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The standard hasn't been especially high, but it's an absorbing contest nonetheless. It feels like this game is there for the taking, and both teams will believe that it's theirs to lose. Winning the ball out of the centre is always key, but you've also got to think clearly under pressure and make sure you take the correct options.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again,
That's a good chat there. Still a 4-point game. Going in round 5.
Big clearance
The
to win here.
Kangaroos
Taking
start
the
well
ground.
in the second half.
It
In
hasn't been
round
a great
5 against
spectacle,
Melbourne.
but at least it's
Good
close.
tackle from Christian Matraka.
Good
Riley.
ruck work. Hodge leading from the
Short.
front.
That's bad handball.
Probably should have hand
That was
passed.
not 15. Gets tackled. No one's there. They're here on the wing.
Takes the short
Well done
option.
from Joshua Will.
Honours the
Couldn't get
lead.
there.
Sparrow.
Gone, sets him
Remarkably,
up.
this will be his first
Good
inside 50.
punch.
Oliver,
That might be
can he
too
get a
late.
shot away?
It's a goal.
Goal!
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with it.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see
Just going
their
to be
belief
Rue's
growing.
first
Beck gets his
unbelievable
hand to
loss.
it. Judd.
The team that's 5th on the
Spargo
ladder.
affects the turnover. The kick's
A
gone
good
nowhere.
tackle.
Henderson
Handball,
threw himself
no.
at it.
Bad
Can't afford
tackle.
to give it back in the corridor.
Go
Petty
Walker.
put himself in the
Good
line of
smother.
fire.
That's
This
it.
spells trouble.
And McNuggets
Goal.
gone.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Who would know who's going to win this?
Don't know. It's back to a
Gawn
4-point
gets his
game.
hand to it.
Melbourne, if Melbourne
Sparrow.
have the chance to
McDonald
take the few
working
marks, which
hard
they
and
have,
presenting well.
they start
Petrarca.
well, and that's
Spargo drops into the
Spargo
hole and
again.
marks.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked.
Dustin
It's
Moore won't
amazing how
do
often
much
players miss
here
them.
against him. Big kicks it to put it
This would
back
be
in
something
front.
if he can kick it.
He's missed.
Alas, he's off target.
I think he was
Back
within
to
his
3
rights to have a crack
points.
from there, even though he'll
Still
be
a lot
disappointed
of
with the
time
result.
left in this game.
Looking for a quick transition.
That's
Doesn't
it, a
often waste
revolt.
it.
Got it, well done.
That one was always his. Can he find a teammate?
Oh, you dumbass. Was a bad
Within
kick.
range, can make them
He
pay.
was trying to switch to
Must-kick
Joshua
goal in a
Will,
close
but it's just
match.
what he was not watching. On Madonna. Can he kick it? They're putting 3 points up in the game. He does.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Demons have hit the front.
Oh,
Middle
yeah,
stages.
they're back
third
in
quarter.
front again. How many
Good ruck
changes
work.
these guys are going to
Rivers
have?
is a clearance
Oh my
beast.
god, they're not
McDonald
setting up
marks
Roos.
it
Set
centre
up
half
Roos.
forward. Sharp
And
can
he
run and carry. Throws it on the boot.
get a
Scarlett.
handball.
Moore. The Roos under great pressure. They are
Gone.
hunting the ball
Oh, high
carrier.
tackle.
High
Good
tackle and they'll
defense.
get out of jail.
It's pressure
Searching
against this
kick.
game.
He should have
Well
held
done.
that
Almost
one.
went up.
They are tackling machines today. He'll work all day. Revo.
Pressure, 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 pressure. Here we go. Ultimate
Penetrating
Resi
ball.
sets it
And
up.
that's a
No.
Good hands. May can run with the footy.
God,
Henderson with a
this
chance
game
to
was
relieve
on.
the pressure.
This game
Oliver
was
with
on.
time.
And Cook,
Well
no,
played.
he's got out.
Rivers. Can he impose himself on the match? Sloppy disposal and a turnover. May
Oh,
takes an
almost
excellent
again.
grab.
Taylor Walker.
He doesn't waste many. Ineffective kick. This is promising.
Oh, who's got it? Ash.
May gathers.
Pressure.
Look at the
Pressure.
distance
Melbourne's
on that
out
hand
here.
pass. The Roos have
No,
denied them
he's
the
not.
corridor.
No, they
Spargo,
don't.
Henderson,
They should be out.
Sparrow
No, they Melbourne
turns
should
it
be
over
out.
in
No,
the
they
middle.
don't.
They might be a little
It's a ball
unlucky
up.
not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
By Riley. One Riley.
It's
Set
been a
him up
great
here,
duel
the
between
Roos.
the two big men.
That's all right. Get back. Joshua, real good work. 45 seconds in this third quarter left.
Goes long.
Well done.
What's he got on offer?
Ultimate
In
Resi.
no hurry
Ultimate
here.
Resi loads up.
They need a mark.
Got it.
Big, strong grab.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
And who else it is? Aiden Begg. To put him back in front against Melbourne with 20 seconds left. He's got it.
It does.
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
The Roos in front now.
It's
Gorn
intense.
showing his
Gets
skills.
her hands.
Hodge, good
Blood.
tackle. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they
Oh,
go.
what under Walker just taking the
Just
mark
got
straight
in
in front.
behind them and can run into an open
Sets
goal.
him up
Poor
for a good
defence
last
leaving him on his
quarter.
own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Walker will have an easy goal. Have time much today. He's got it.
Touch and go. It's go.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real crack. It has been a quality contest. What's happening down there, Gary?
Full credit to both sides for their defensive pressure. Neither of them have looked like buckling, and it's not hard to see this one remaining tough and tight. I'd be surprised if there's more than a couple of kicks in it at the end.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
No second guess. Trust in each other. Trust in the game plan. Get back yourself at every point.
Here we go for this final quarter against Melbourne in round 5. Who is gonna get the 4 points and the chocolate
By hand.
at the end of the game?
Gets the kick
Aussie,
away.
hand
Just had to
pressure,
get it out.
tackle
In the
again,
middle.
back to
Good
thing,
build
handball
up.
back.
Had some assistance. Edwards.
Aussie, back to
Like it
McNuggets.
behind the
Go.
goals. He's got it.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
What a goal as Nick Rivera gets to him. Congratulations.
The Demons are looking disorganised. Gorn wins
Tackle
it
there,
down.
good tap.
Pickett. He's
Well
only
done,
had the
Blood.
one inside 50.
Who's gonna get there
Bouncing ball.
first? Aiden
Managed to
does.
get out despite the
Back
tackle. Edwards.
to Edwards.
Can he hit a
Edwards
target?
rolls up in the full
Walker
full.
uses the body well.
Sounds Walker.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Walker's finally doing something in this game. Definitely in the big last quarter. He's got
They
it.
get full value for a deep entry.
The Demons aren't looking like it at the moment. They simply aren't coping with the pressure.
It's a 21-point lead in this
They've got
last
some
quarter.
real momentum
Whatever it is.
now and will be hard to stop. Gorn showing his skills. Judd, good handball. That's a give up.
Good
Farms
tackle.
it out.
Come on, get in
Lever
there.
gets his kick despite the heat.
Well done, Joshua. We could have.
Had his name
We've all
written all
tried
over
to.
it.
Alright, what are you
The
doing?
Demons haven't been inside 50 for a
He gets
while.
back.
He's normally better than that.
Some
That'll
more.
work. The aerialists
More
will
goes
battle
on the
for this
wing.
ball. Quality delivery by foot. Clever handball. Closed him down. Under
Good
pressure.
pressure, good pressure.
Chandler accepted the
tackle.
invitation. Revo. You can see their confidence growing. He might have thought about hand
What are you
passing.
doing, man?
Not on
Tackles,
my watch, he
man.
says.
Tackle
May,
straight in front of
I've
goals.
liked his
Needs to
game
be
today.
easy to
That's a
mark.
bit of a gift.
Just like Joshua Will. Now he
Bombs
sets
it
it up
in.
for Blood.
Pickett spoils. He'll be sore in the morning.
Gets one. And he
This will
kicks
be
it
another one.
as he's getting
Oh, they
tackled.
can do no wrong.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
The Demons really need
That's
to
a goal they
respond
needed, but the
now.
Roots are starting really well in this last
The
quarter.
big men fly.
Melbourne
Langford.
has done
Through
much
the centre
today in this
square he
last.
goes.
Oh, here we
He
go
just
from
dropped
Blood
it.
to Edwards.
That hand
Edwards
pass was
handball. That's not a good
telegraphed.
handball
Dealt
from
with the
Edwards.
pressure. That's
Picks
a
it
bit
up.
of a waste.
Back to him.
Big. It's a tough game. Good vision there. Just shovel
Oh,
it
it's a
out.
bad handball.
The
Bad
Demons on
handball
the ball
coming.
now.
Who's there?
Clever kick.
Tackle. Well done.
Chandler.
Nick
He's so
Revo.
clean with the
No,
footy.
Darling
He's hit
was
up
there,
the
but he
lead.
couldn't get the
Well
tackle mark.
played. His vision
Now
was
he's got him.
excellent. Knew the
In
tackle
the
was
back.
coming. It's a free for pushing the back.
To Matt Scorn.
Gorn can
Matt
keep it
Scorn.
moving. Sparrow with a chance
Spargo.
to run. Fridge
Spargo to Fritz.
going for
Hits
territory.
Stefani.
Ash is
No,
proving
he's a
hard to pass.
1v1.
Viney, he's struggled to make an impact to this point.
Well done,
Saylor
no.
gets in
Bad
the way.
handball.
Sets sail
That's
for
a
home,
goal.
and he has delivered.
He's kicked it.
They're going to have to do everything right from here, but that's a good start.
Christian Salem from 45 metres out kicks a bang on the goal
The
in the
Demons
last
will
quarter.
take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the
They've
points.
still got a lot more to
Gorn,
go.
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
Oh, here we
Unable
go.
to
Now I
get it
can't do
inside
much
50.
now.
Careful with the kick. Moore runs
And
onto
Moore's
it.
playing
Can
real
drive
good
them
in this
into attack.
last.
Sets a task for the
Three
forwards.
volts.
Revolt is hard to
Now
beat
go for it, Revo.
one-on-one.
Go
He's been
for it.
striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
It's kicking the goals. Doesn't matter. They have been kicking straight today. Melbourne hasn't,
Looks good off the boot.
but he's
got
kicked it.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
The Roos with a steadying goal.
Santa had
Wins
kicking
the
so
hit out.
bad
Got the
today.
handball
Melbourne would
away.
have had a one.
Petrarca has a paddock in front of him.
Melbourne.
Fritz, that's
Fritz,
a big
gotta
play.
find someone.
Pokes it into the pocket.
He does. Find
Too
Hodge.
big, too
No.
strong, too good.
He
Matt's
hasn't got his
gone,
name on the
needs to
goal scorers
kick it.
list yet. Here's a good chance.
We give him a chance, but there's only 10 seconds left. They're gonna lose.
Heads towards
He's
goal,
missed.
but the
That's
kick is
even
astray.
worse.
A minor
26
score.
points.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
26 points. With only 4
They've set
seconds
up well for the
remaining.
kick in. Trying to get it out of the danger zone.
With a pull going towards forward. But the Roos win
Roos
by
have won their first
26.
4, and their momentum continues to grow. What stood out to you today, Huff?
The Roos got the chocolates today off the back of their superior clearance and contested work. It's a strength of theirs, and if you're going to beat them, you'll have to at least match them in those areas. They were good today, but they can get better.
Okay then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Huff. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.
Yeah, but what a game Melbourne put up. Had a big chance against the Roos. Real close the whole game, but the Roos was just kicking more in the last quarter. Kicking 4 goals in the last. As they kicked 1 goal, 1 in the last. Didn't have no chance. Revo with 3 goals. Taylor Walker 2. Beat Nuggets 2 goals. Aidenberg 2. And Nick Revo got 1. Everyone else has all got 1. So one of Nick Revo 11 disposals. But this time, I listen to this song. Oh, Nick and Jack Revolt again, and Joshua Will with 1 vote. So these are only ones for the really good players for this season. I would have win 26 points, whatever it is. Alright, everyone. See you guys in round 6. See you guys then. Bye bye.